Hey guys, welcome to this video. I'm Sabrina if you're new to my channel. I do all things beauty here on my channel, lots of makeup, a little bit of skincare as well. As we all know, I'm not going to get into much details with this. We've heard it, it's been said and done. Maybe not done yet. I do not wear makeup as much this year, especially because I've been wearing a mask a lot. I've been home a lot. Some reason this year, I feel like I tried out so much product and really fell in love with so many different products. Today I want to wrap up all my favorite beauty products from 2020 and share it with you guys. We got a whole lot to go through, so I want to keep this intro short, but we got some skincare and makeup bits, so I hope you guys enjoy. So the first product I want to talk about is an exfoliating scrub. I guess this kind of product is very controversial. I definitely need a scrub in my skincare routine because my acne will get flaky, especially because this year I've been struggling more with acne. I really like this scrub because it's very detoxifying with the Volcanic ash. It's very gentle, just with like the sugar scrub. I know a lot of people don't look to MAC for skincare, but this is a really good scrub that I think is very underrated. Next, being a little bit more pricey. As you know, if you watch my videos, my skin has been going through hell this year, and you can probably tell there's a little bit going on the face right now. I was just like getting to the point that I was like, I will try anything to help my skin. I also just was wanting a really nice moisturizer, something very gentle, lightweight. That's what I love. This is the Tatcha water cream moisturizer. It's very refreshing. It has the Japanese like rice and wild rose, I believe. This is definitely not for you if you have dry skin. This is perfect for like normal to oily skin. This is not quite enough moisture for me actually in the winter right now, so I do add it with like oils or go for something a little bit more inclusive. I've used a lot of it, like there's hardly anything left. But it's such a different like cream. It's not a gel moisture, it's what the name is. It's a water cream, so it just like dissolves on the face and just feels so light, but it doesn't make your makeup look weird when it goes on either. One of my favorite influencers this year, along with many others, was Jill Lansky. Just her chill vibe and approach to makeup and fashion. She would always use this eye cream under her eyes. This is the Olhenriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. It has vitamin C and collagen boost in it. It's just super lightweight. It's not like greasy or heavy. I don't wear eye cream all the time, but whenever I do, I've been leaning towards this one because it's just, I've been seeing the difference in it. It's just brightening and it's very hydrating under the eyes. And it doesn't smell like banana. It's just supposedly like there's like this yellowy banana pigment or something like that. But it smells like citrus. It's really nice. Lip balms. I'm gonna share two of them with you. I'm obsessed with these. First one, a little bit more skincare-y. The Avene Cicalfate Restorative Lip Cream. It's so good. I've been loving this for a long time, but especially this year, I've been like using it every single night. It's very creamy. It almost feels like a lotion on the lips, and it's like white almost a little bit on the lips. So it's not something that you probably want to wear out, but it's just such a great thick lip balm. You just get so much moisture from it, and it will really instantly help if your lips are feeling chapped. If you have a cut in your lips, it just, the next day it's gone. So you've probably heard of this last lip balm. It's been talked about quite a bit. This is the Lanige Lip Sleeping Mask. Always in my nightstand. I put it on every single night without fail, and I've hardly used anything. Like this thing, it's not like, they're not ripping you off with like it not being a full container. You get everything in here is your lip balm. It's so crazy, and it really like lasts throughout the whole night, which I really love. If you're looking for something just very occlusive, just a really nice thick feel on your lips but not too heavy, it still feels lightweight, this is a great one. It's definitely been talked about a lot, but for good reasons. This is the MAC Fix Plus Magic Radiance. It has vitamin C, it has hyaluronic acid in it, it has rosehip oil. It's just like Fix Plus but like amped up. It just gives me that nice dewiness to my skin. I personally love this for like wetting my sponges. I think everyone should just have some type of setting spray in their routine at all time. It's such a like multi-purpose product. I did a Vesca first impressions. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. This is my favorite out of them all. This is the Vesca Soft Sun Radiant Skin Primer and a Luminizer in Sunrise. It gives a beautiful like glow, a little bit of a shimmer on the skin, but like I always put stuff on top of it obviously. It almost like blurs, and it's so hydrating without feeling like heavy. It's like that gel consistency, so I just find everything I put on top of the primer just goes on so smoothly. Nothing is going to be clinging to dryness. It's so good if you want to support a Canadian brand that's really making a difference, I think, in the industry with their product ranges and color ranges. I'm excited what they're gonna bring out hopefully in 2021, but so good. This is the foundation I reached for this year. This is the Bite Beauty Changemaker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. This gives a beautiful natural finish, and over the day it gets really nice and dewy, so I really enjoy this. It doesn't feel so heavy, even though it is more of that thicker cream consistency. Whenever I wore it, I just loved how dewy my skin look. I have two powders to talk about. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Powder. Hands down my favorite powder. First of all, the packaging on these powders are just so luxe, thin and compact. It's just that really fine milled, super perfecting powder. It's not going to get creasy or cakey or crack up on my face. I love this one under my eyes. This is the BareMinerals BarePro Performance Wear Powder Foundation. I have the shade Warm Light 07. It's a very smooth, creamy formula. It feels super lightweight, doesn't feel like you're wearing anything, but you can get a little bit more coverage and build it up, which is nice. I continually went back and kept on using it this year. The Hoola Benefit, continued to love it and use it. It's just one of my favorite bronzers. It never ends. This is just the original shade, so that's a good mention that I just want to say. Other one I want to mention is the Vesca bronzer. Oh my goodness, I've been using this non-stop every single day. It's also just such a good shade since I'm not as tan right now. Some bronzers can look a little bit harsh on the skin. I find this one applies very similar to the Hoola. It has that matte finish as well, very creamy, and it's like that perfect shade. And it has also like a really creamy formula, and it just blends like a dream. The next one is the MAC Bronzing Powder in Refined Golden. Well, it has more of that red undertone, so I personally don't use it now, but in the summer with more of a tan, it's stunning. But it's not like too crazy pigmented either. It goes on sheer, so I can still totally use it now and kind of top it on top of my matte bronzer. I just love the color on my face. It's just so sun-kissed, makes me feel like I'm on a tropical vacation and I got a good tan. Definitely check it out if you like things that are a little bit more glowy. Hands down favorite blush this year. The MAC Glow Play in So Natural. It has that really nice bouncy putty texture, but it sets into a powder still on your face. You can totally put it on top of powder as well. It gives this beautiful dewy glow. I think this is the better version of Warm Soul in my opinion. You get a little bit more color and then you get even more dewiness. They just apply so easily. I love doing it with a duo fiber brush or like a nice damp sponge. It's just such a gorgeous, unique formula. I love the clear packaging too. It's just the perfect like neutral blush color in my opinion. This is the MAC Burnt Pepper blush. It's just a matte blush. I love this color. It's on my cheeks right now. It is a little bit more darker, but I just apply it on with a light hand. I do like a lot of blush on my face too. The RMS Magic Luminizer, it's so beautiful. Just this beautiful like vanilla champagne kind of color. It literally just melts into your skin. This is outstanding. It gives you that really nice dewy lit from within glow. It looks so natural. Another highlight that I love that I will be buying full size once I finish this up. This is the Benefit What's Up highlight. So creamy. Again, just melts into the skin. I have this on today, just the beautiful dewiness. It's very similar to RMS, but it's more of that typical like cream. I mean, it normally comes in a stick formula. Yeah, so together both of these are just my favorite products. They're similar. This one just has a slightly more warmer tone in it. It gives you a little bit more color in the highlight. This powder has gotten me back into wearing more intense highlights. This is the Vesca Stargaze Luminous Glow in Wish. If you want a powder highlight that's gonna make your cheeks look wet and dewy, this is the one. Really unique formula. Melds into my skin. That's what I have to say about this. The Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer is so good. Really good one if you struggle with acne or scarring or pigmentation and you really want to get something good to cover it. Such a good combo. Oh my goodness. I have it under my eyes right now. This first product is the Fast Response Eye Cream. It is so good. I use it more for the purposes of it being a primer for my concealer. It has a beautiful blurring technology in the formula, and it also has caffeine, so it's depuffing and cooling instantly. If you had a cry the night before and you wake up with puffy eyes, put this on. You're a good girl. I just find it just smooths out any fine lines under my eyes. The concealer is not going to crease with this and not going to cling to any areas. The other product is something that I will never be able to live without, I don't think. This is the Prep and Prime highlighter pen, and this is in Bright Forecast. It's a beautiful like peachy coral undertone. It's so lightweight, so hydrating under the eyes, very brightening, but that peachy tone is gonna really color correct any like purple or blue under the eyes and just counteract that. Brows, I've talked about this a bunch of times on my videos, is my last favorites. I just did a brow video. Definitely go check that out if you want to see how I use these. Big Brow Boost Fibre Gel, one of the best launches from MAC. It's the best tinted fiber gel that I've tried for my brows. Gives you the color and tint, gives you so much volume, gives you that really nice trendy full brow look. My favorite thing about this product though is the spoolie actually. The spoolie is really consistent in like the lines of the bristles. that go around very thinly, and they're a little bit more denser. So when you brush your brows, I typically will hover through, but if I do put a little bit of pressure, it actually will almost draw some brow strokes with it, which is really cool. This is the Shape and Shade Brow Tint, and I use the shade Taupe. For this side, this is the ink pen basically, you know, shake it and then you draw the brow strokes. I think it was a very popular trend this year for brows, given that real like microbladed look. I'm just obsessed with like how I've kind of finally figured out to fill out my brows. One of my favorite combos, but also just two individual great products. Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. Really love this one, especially in the summer. Has some beautiful bright colors, great mattes in the formula. My favorite eyeshadow formula is by far always the Jaclyn Hill Morphe. Particularly this corner, I stayed in that corner quite a bit. All these like pinks and purples and fuchsias are so pretty. I really love just doing like a blown out, just nice bright matte all over the lid. Haven't been playing around with it as much in the fall, but in the summer, this is all I was wearing when I wore eyeshadow. The Powder Kiss Soft Matte Eyeshadow, that was a newer formula launched from MAC. Weird that I like the lightest shade the most, but this is Best of Me. It's just a good neutral skin tone shade that's a little bit brighter for me, and I love just setting my eye primer with this and putting it all over as a base. I just find it also just smooths my eyes, so like my eyeshadow just applies better too. So I've mentioned this eyeliner a lot and it just gets shorter every time I talk about it, but I'm gonna mention it again because I have to be honest with you, I used it so much again this year. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Whiskey. It's a beautiful chocolatey warm brown. What a wonderful formula. It's creamy, it's very long lasting. I just love the color because I'm not a fan of blacky brown liners ever, so this one just has the perfect amount of warmth, but you still get that rich darkness in it. The MAC Pro Longwear Fluid Line in Macro Violet. I've kind of discovered this formula this year. It's such a good gel eyeliner. It is very long lasting. It's not going to smudge throughout the day at all, but the formula is so creamy and it literally just glides on. It literally feels like you get a beautiful fluid line, and I like it because I can take a brush with it and really get that perfect angle and shape that I want. I can kind of maneuver it with my own preferred kind of brush application. I just love hydrating, balmy, nude lip products. My favorite kind of product. This one I'm wearing in particular. This is the BareMinerals Hydra Smoothing Lipstick. This is in Balance and beautiful warm nude. It's what I'm wearing on right now. It's similar actually to Maquillage, but it has that more like satiny, balmy, hydrating feel on the lips. It's a beautiful formula. It's so like thin and lightweight, but then you still get like so much pigment on your lips. That's what I love about this formula. My favorite lip liner this year by far, and it was kind of my favorite at the end of last year as well, the Oak Lip Pencil from MAC is so good. I literally will wear it with anything. It just naturally defines and almost like contours the lips with like a little bit more of a cooler brown tone. Powder Kiss Liquid Lip Color in Over the Taupe from MAC. I love this shade in particular. It feels literally like, my only word that comes to my head when I think about this product is buttery. It's just so buttery on the lips, but not in that greasy way, in that creamy feeling on the lips. It's so lightweight and like whipped and moussey. Really love this one. Great fall color especially. My last two products are drugstore products. So the L'Oreal liquid lipstick, this is in I Empower. It's a beautiful form. It almost feels like serum-y on the lips. It's so like liquidy. It is a matte product, but again, it's not that drying matte formula. It's very different on the feel. It's very thin, so I'm not sure how like a bold color would be in this formula, but it just like, oh, it's so pretty. Love this color. Really gorgeous to add a little bit more like of a pinky peachy nude on the lips. And then these two products were my favorite, especially when I was in lockdown, because I was just wanting something of hydration and a little bit of tint. I love this Revlon like tinted gel lip color. This is in HD Desert. Beautiful like warm color. Really pretty. And it smells like super fruity. Gives that really nice creamy, juicy look on the lips. This is the Hard Candy Cashmere Silk Demi Matte Cream Lip Color in Macaron. It's this beautiful lightweight lip gloss, and it has that like a demi shine to it, I would say. And it's just that perfect, like a little bit more like rosy pink color. It makes the lips look so like hydrated. That's another favorite that I wore constantly this year. Alright, so those are all my favorite products from 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about my favorite products. These are like products that I love so much that I will definitely continue to use in 2021. If you did enjoy this, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know some of your favorite products that you tried this year. If you'd like, you can subscribe so you can stay tuned for my videos. I got a lot of exciting videos coming your way this 2021, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Those brown eyes in the sun make me weak. I still get butterflies every time we speak.